Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, The Evil Within 2, where we took down our first boss! Yay! Very excited. First boss is always like a nice check on how you're doing. And being able to take it down without really suffering too much means you're doing actually really well. Means you got a good handle on the game, the mechanics, your ammo and health and all that's in a good place. What is the point of this? I guess nothing to start? Okay, well, nothing to start. Maybe it's a shortcut later on. I don't know. Turns out that there's a way to avoid the Guardian as well. You don't necessarily have to fight it if you've been focusing on stealth. And the back route that I showed you guys with all the goodies and all the traps and everything that was through the two parked cars with the two explosive barrels, that's basically how you avoid it. And you actually get an achievement for both taking it down and avoiding it, which is interesting. I like to look into these things after I'm done with a particular section, just so that I can fill you guys in on things that I learned while still mostly remaining blind. But this back door here is not a back door, but there is a back door and it exists and lets you skip it. What is this? This is just like a... I can't tell if this is well lit or ransacked. I will say that if you want that residual memory and that key and that upgrade for your medical pouch, you do have to do that before you start the fight. In fact, there's a really good chance we might have passed a point of no return, which is why I'm glad we went back through Union and got all the stuff we could get. Because now that we're in here, I don't think we can leave the City Hall area. Because if I remember right, those gates didn't unlock. This is not exactly what I expected. Let's go the other way, because this feels a lot like progress. I get like real Persona 5 vibes, right? Because I'm at the point where, in the game in Persona 5, where you're doing the art museum heist. And then I kind of had to set it down so I could do more of this. Which I'm not complaining about, don't get me wrong. I love me my spooky games. Honestly, spooky games didn't really appeal to me until I started doing Let's Plays and streaming. And they've really become my comfort zone. I don't know why. I want to look to see if you can leave City Hall. No, it's actually locked. So yeah, we are definitely at least past one point of return, possibly two. There's always the possibility that they will unlock ways back to the residential area later in the game. But as for right now, we can only progress. And this isn't like a pure open world game. It has open world parts. But it's not... I don't think it's going to be the type of open world game that just lets you go back whenever you want. That's why I was kind of like really thorough about cleaning out everything I wanted out of Union before we progressed. And I'm really glad I did. Because yes, we missed some files, but as far as everything else, we're as topped up as we can get. We're as upgraded as we can get, outside of using some of the red gel I haven't burned yet. I would rather be on track to have all the upgrades than all the files. Like, the file is important for lore, but the upgrades are important for survival. Hey, we made it to the second floor. Hooray. Let me make sure that I remember the commands, because I just got off a Dead Space 2 stream.
What's this about?
Looking at all this right now, and having done my first webcam stream, I can understand why lighting is so important. Ooh. Emerald necklace. This expensive looking necklace features a large gemstone. I think emeralds are actually, well, emeralds are definitely at this point rarer than diamonds, which is too bad because I would really love an emerald. Emerald green is my favorite color. But emeralds are really expensive. Hideously expensive even. Okay, well, clearly the puzzle is to place the necklace. And then probably rotate it, like I'm making a picture. Oh. Okay, now I need to replace... Yeah, roses. Though these flowers are beautiful, something seems off about them. You have a feeling that you should be extra careful with the thorns.
What's this? This camera's so old. Must mean something.
Okay. That seems right. And then... Right, I need to rotate the roses. If I can. No, I can only rotate the dummy. Okay. Take photograph? What the fuck was that? No, really, what the fuck was that? I understand. Obviously the hallway opened up, that's what I was supposed to do. Was make the picture match it so that the hallway would become real. But what the fuck flashed in front of my eyes? Appreciate the art. Always be appreciating the art. By art, I mean porn. Because I'm a man of culture.
Ugh. Who comes up with this stuff?
Probably the guy who kidnapped our daughter. If I had to guess. And do I have to guess? I kind of feel like I've got to guess.
Appreciate the art. Fine. As long as it gets me closer to you, I'll play your game.
What is this? Oh, a file. I almost walked past that. In fact, I did. Crimson Post article. Another decapitated body found. According to KCPD, the body of a woman was found in Crimson City Park this morning. The victim has been identified as Emily Lewis, an aspiring model and actress. Her head is yet to be recovered, but an examination of personal effects found at the scene led to the identification. This is the latest in a string of unsolved homicides of a similar nature. Lieutenant James Van Kirk of the KCPD Homicide Division held a press conference where he confirmed our worst suspicion that Crimson City may be the hunting ground for a serial killer. Emily's longtime friend and photographer Stephano Valentini appeared heartbroken at the news. It's a terrible thing that happened to my lovely model, but at least I was able to capture her essence forever before it was destroyed. Okay, turn it over. Nope.
I remember this. Still a cold case.
So, I don't know if it's been said or anything, but Crimson City is the police department that he used to belong to before the Matrix went insane. Innocent gift. Oh, the hallway is now closed. Thank you for lighting it. Afterglow. No. No is the correct response to that. I can't investigate it though. Bouquet? Dude, you got some creepy taste. Glory! More murder. Okay, I have appreciated the art. I appreciated it. It could not be more appreciated. It has been appreciated to the extreme. So there's one more that I didn't see. What was that? Oh. It changed. Awesome. See Dead Space.
This guy's playing with me.
This is how you create atmosphere. Something wants out. I don't want to go that way. Guns out, buns out. This is how you do it. This is how you create spooky shit. This is what Dead Space wishes it was. Dead Space is a fun game. It's not scary. But it is fun. Dead Space is more disturbing than scary. It has its moments. But it does not build atmosphere like this does. Like, this is some atmosphere building, and this is what separates.
Is perfect. Naturally so. It is my work, after all. Death preserved on silver nitrate. Like a fly in amber. Beautiful.
The difference between a good horror game and a great horror game is how much attention they take to building up atmosphere and getting you immersed and knowing, you know, as you're going through this, you know something bad's gonna happen. But the game is just building it up and just letting you get on edge. Just enough, and then it goes away and you start to relax. And then the spoops. The spoops spook. Spoop not for whom, it spoops for thee. Photo of murdered Mobius operative. The Mobius agent in the city. The Mobius agent in the lobby of City Hall turned into another frozen display. Poor son of a bitch. If he weren't dead before he got thrown off of there, he will be if he ever lands. Okay, I don't get this one.
Another one. But what's he after?
Death? Alright, this will be a save point at least. Or not. What's back there? More weapon parts? No, plant. Okay, an herb I'll take. Why do I feel like this is a hiding spot? Oh hey, everything's changed again. Kinda wish I could rip the wallpaper off the wall and find a hidden door. You're definitely leading me up to something. I can hear it. What are you? You're not moving. Usually if something's not moving and not patrolling, it means it's about to trigger something. Like you're supposed to run to it. See? Just like that. Although, sounds that the camera seem ominous. Nice drink of water before I piss myself. The piss is starting to come. Oh, I'm going downstairs, apparently. It's a clever trick. Well done, Bethesda. That and Tango? I think Tango is the actual developer and Bethesda is the publisher, but either way, this is really well done. A lot of people think that this isn't as scary as the first game, and maybe it's not, but it certainly does a good job. Oh, well that doesn't light up Dick anymore. I remember this. What are you?
What are these things?
These are murders. These are straight up murders. Also, I have a feeling that that head was Emily's. Remember, she was decapitated? Then we find a decapitated head. Handwritten notes, scrawled messily on some kind of fancy card. Too beautiful to leave in the street, I had to display them. I wish that I could take credit, but it's nice to know that there are other artists in here with me. Oh, so these were on the street. So, are these a new variety of Lost? Like, something happened, and then they died. They're all pointing at one point. Or at least the ones who are pointing at one point. So something caught them by surprise, I guess. And then they became lost. Kind of a petrified form of lost. They're not reacting to me, thank God, because I'd die. Huh. Music's taking a turn for the worse. I don't appreciate it. Starting to feel like I want my shotgun, not my... Well, my pistol's upgraded though. Okay, not having bloodlight helps. This is the room where I took the picture. Well, it was. Right? Yeah, because that was the hallway. I mean, except obviously this door is now open. And bullets, healing, shotgun shells, more bullets. I wonder what's gonna happen here.
This has to be the emitter.
Okay. Sure this is bait. Okay, the door still opens to the supplies. There's more healing. I guess this is supposed to be a dark room. I mean, that would make sense. He's all about photography and shit. I don't know enough about photography to understand how darkrooms work, but I would imagine that the film is excited by higher wavelengths of light, and that can ruin pictures, whereas red light is a very low wavelength and doesn't activate the film to that degree. How am I doing on health? I'm full. Okay. Well, let's do it. This ain't a trap.
Authorization required. Please connect an authorized terminal.
Terminal. Must mean this communicator.
Restart sequence initiated.
Oh look, something's coming in here.
You've been searching for me for so long, so I have come. But wait, it's not me you seek, is it? No, it's the girl. I should be offended. But how can I be? You're not the only person who wants her power. There is another, one far more deserving. One who can offer rewards you could never imagine. So sorry, but you've been outbid. Fear radiates.
Ouch.
It's beautiful.
I like that knife
but
though.
not yet finished. I am Stephano, and now you are my art. Son of a bitch!
Oh.
Meet my beautiful Obscura.
Restart sequence.
gotta be kidding me.
Sequence will complete in 90 seconds.
That thing is stopping the emitter from activating.
Okay. So I've got to find it and hit it? Oh god.
I got it going. I just have to hold it off until the emitter starts.
Okay.
80 seconds. Seconds.
Okay, so that put it off for a while. Ow! Fuck it, shotgun. Alright, so I kind of get the sense I can't really kill it, but I just might want to dodge it for a while.
40 seconds.
And like, keep it from freezing. There we go. Like, it doesn't really hurt. It's just kind of annoying.
Seconds.
And I mean, if I've got a refill outside. There we go. And also probably refills in here. Right? All I need to do is last 3 more seconds.
Stable field emitter started.
That was really, really easy.
Stabilization procedure completed.
Great.
Really,
Saved my own ass. But what am I supposed to do now?
really
He's
fucking
gone.
easy.
He didn't leave Lily here. Where did he take her? Should give Kibben an update about this.
I went through a bunch of shotgun shells, but
Shit. Maybe I'll get a signal outside.
it's always outside. Just kind of looking around to see if there's anything it might have left behind that I want. Or is this back on the first floor of the city hall? I don't know. That was really kind of dumb. That was kind of a dumb fight. It was a cool concept, and I like the design, but that was ludicrously simple. Don't worry about doing damage to it, just stun it whenever it freezes the thing and then hide. Okay. Alright, so I'm definitely in a new part of something. That's locked. I mean, like, the only real downside is I spent a lot of shotgun shells because that was the quickest way to get it to not keep the thing stunned. But I mean, I guess I can always make them. I can always make them. I'll probably find more. It's a really cool idea for a boss. I like this guy's whole theme about cameras. Like, his cameras create his art. There's a giant camera in the sky that summons monsters. Cameras can freeze things at a particular moment in time. No, it's a really cool concept that he's got going. I really like it. Also, you know, obviously, his name is Stephano. I think we can jump to the conclusion that he's the serial killer. And also, he's the one who killed his supermodel. You know, that cold case. That's why I heal again. Because more healing. So now I'm full health. Anything in here? Oh, I actually can't open that file cabinet. Like, that's the first one I've ever not been able to open. Also, more healing. If I needed it. How bad did you think that boss fight was gonna be, game developers? Because it really wasn't that bad. It's actually very manageable. Okay, so that's locked on both sides.
Can't believe these bastards use Lily like some kind of science experiment. And then they have the nerve to send me in to clean up their mess? It's like some kind of sick joke.
Dude, spitting facts. Can't deny. I hope I didn't miss a slide. That's gonna be the really annoying thing. Out of all the things I can miss, I don't want to miss the slides. Pretty sure that slides are almost unmissable if you do all the things, like side quests and stuff. They kind of put them in your path as a reward. Okay, so which path is progress? I wonder. Because I want to go to the other one first, obviously. They both feel like progress. Oh no! Okay, this one definitely feels less like progress and more like hello. A file. Report 00977. Urgent structural issues. Reason. Status report. Expansion efforts put on hold. Retention of original maps is paramount. In addition to fracturing of landmass and atmosphere control loss, daylight simulation has also been compromised. Countermeasures for system failures have been established, but receiving reports of previously uncategorized issues. Citizens are experiencing memory rewrites. Also receiving reports of unexplained corporal dysmorphia and violent tendencies. Please advise. So even before things went to shit, things were going to shit. Is this the same frickin' place I was before? Did we not pick up that file? Or did it spawn? I'm not sure. I'm all twisted around. There's no map. This game successfully has twisted me the hell around. Good job. Well done. I actually mean that. Hey! Good job, me. It's 11 keys out of 32. We're doing a pretty decent job on the keys. Why do I feel like this is a mirror image of how it was before the Obscura fight? Everything feels weird. More medicine. I mean, I appreciate that they're trying to keep me healthy and they want me to succeed.
Damn it. Son of a bitch still has Lily. And now I'm back to square one again.
We've re-established contact with the marker agent, Kidman.
About time. Patch him through. Sebastian? Sebastian, are you there?
Kidman.
Finally. Are you all right?
That psycho is still on the loose in here. I turned on the emitter, and that seemed to slow him down. But he got away. And he's got Lily. She must be so scared and alone. I've got to find her before he does something terrible to her. I'm so close. I can feel it.
We want to find her just as much as you do, Sebastian.
Yeah, sure you do. Don't want your precious experiment to fail. It would be a real tragedy to waste all that time and money.
I was speaking for myself, not Mobius.
And why'd you say we?
I spent a lot of time with Lily during testing. She's a good kid. I don't want her to suffer. I know things are bad, but I have faith in you. You've got to stay focused so we can save her. Together.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. Thanks for the pep talk, Kidman.
Something's going on in the background there.
Don't worry about it. But right now you need to figure out where he took her.
He said his name was Stephano.
Stephano. Copy that. I'll see what I can find out and send it to your room.
Okay. In the meantime, I'll check in with O'Neill. See if he can help me locate this psycho.
Sounds like a plan. Let me know if I can be of any help. And
Sebastian,
Yeah.
good luck.
Thanks.
Easy for you to say, you're not the
Gotta
one in the
figure
middle
out
of the
where he took her.
apocalypse here. Okay,
Think I might have just figured it out. Not doing a very good job of hiding. It's almost as if he's taunting me. Well, if it's a fight he wants, he's gonna get it. I just have to find my way there.
okay.
O'Neill, it's me.
I see the stable field emitter is back online. Please tell me you found the core and you're on your way back here.
Sorry. That lunatic still has her, but I think I have an idea of where he went.
Yeah, I see it too. I'm picking up the signal again, but now it's coming from the theater in the other part of town.
Right. Through the marrow again, I guess. May need a little guidance here.
I'm on it. Looks like turning the emitter back on stabilized some passages there. Exit D5 looks to be the one closest to the theater. I'm not totally sure what you'll encounter down there, so watch your back.
At this point, nothing would surprise me.
Oh, good. I always like going through the marrow. And chapter 6 begins. Nothing like going through a bunch of claustrophobic small underground tunnels. That's my favorite. Okay, so maybe now at this point you could go get that stuff. You could go get the stuff, the medical supplies, the medical supply pouch, and the residual memory. Also, maybe that other key if you missed it. Yeah, okay, so the operative is still here. Alright, so if you missed it to start, it's not gone forever. That's good. Also, maybe we could head back down to the residential area if we really needed to. We obviously don't need to, but it does seem like that's a possibility. Feels like so far the point of no return would be chapter 2 and before, so if you missed anything in chapter 2, it's probably gone for good. At this point, I feel kind of okay-ish in saying that chapter 3 you may be able to revisit, but that's probably as early as you can go. Climb the ladder! Coffee, save point. Let's go to my room, see if there's stuff on Stephano. Maybe open up that locker I've got. Kitty! Hi, kitty. I love you. Always tell your animals that you love them. They need to hear it. Oh, there it is. Investigate.
Take a look at some of the information I was able to dig up on your guy.
Stephano Valentini, artist. Yeah, that's him all right.
He's quite a flamboyant character. Seems he never reached the level of success that he wanted.
Sounds familiar. I know of another flamboyant artist who failed. Then he started World War II.
Let's hope this one isn't that bad.
Even if he's not, he still needs to be stopped.
Okay. Magazine article. What's significant about this photo to you? This was my last picture as a war photographer. Taking it almost cost me my life, but it was also responsible for my creative rebirth. It opened my eyes to the fact that there can be inherent beauty in abject horror. I may never take another photo with such meaning. You mentioned that it almost cost you your life. Could you tell us more about that? Well, you've noticed my eye, of course. There's still a little piece of shrapnel that the doctors couldn't get out. They say it was a miracle that it didn't make it to my brain. It still aches sometimes, but I don't mind. It helps me to focus on what's really important. The beauty of life and the suffering, the fundamentals of my art. Fantastic. Mobius profile, STEM candidate 145, named Stephano Valentini. Union is in need of creative personality types in order to simulate a real-world scenario. While candidate 145 exhibits mildly egocentric tendencies, they can be chalked up to his artistic leanings rather than psychological issues. His background check reveals no living family members to raise concerns at his disappearance. The recruitment board recommends candidate that for STEM insertion. Stefani Valentini dossier. Name Stephano Valentini. Date of birth 12/22/1985. Place of birth Florence, Italy. Current residence Crimson City. Occupation artist. So he's only like 2 years younger than I am. So I'm guessing like he might have been a war photographer. Kind of thinking about this. Probably during Afghanistan, Iraq. The Gulf War he would have been too young. So probably Afghanistan and Iraq, I would assume. Crimson Post newspaper clipping. Yes, but is it art? By Susan Fye. January 13th, 2015. Crimson City. Shock. Disgust. Outrage. These are some of the public reactions to artist Stephano Valentini's solo show at the Crimson City Gallery. For this critic, the reactions were just as strong, but for an entirely different reason. While Valentini obviously sees himself as a provocateur, I merely see a mildly talented craftsman who attempts to create controversy with a simplistic vision. Reducing the female form to an assemblage of sexualized parts may work if it's done for the right reason, to highlight society's objectification of women, but Valentini seems to content to merely revel in grotesque for the sake of titillation. Interesting. Of course, none of that becomes a file, apparently. Alright, let's go do a locker. And then I think we'll call it an episode after that. And we'll start chapter 6 next time. Alright, so we got one key. What is the locker we will open today?
Not looking so good. Let me help you.
Will you give a full heal from here? Okay, first, can we grab that harpoon that we left behind? Yes, we can. Okay. We haven't done too much on this side. How about this one? Sniper cartridges. We'll have to leave some of those behind, but always welcome. Alright, with that, we're going to go ahead and call it an episode here. So I will see you guys next time when we start chapter 6. Thank you guys so much for coming out and joining me today. As always, I appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you saw, let me know. Give me your likes, leave me comments. Remember to subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Look at my handsome face. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.